This is pretty much how we got lost last time, following one of these little ditches.
It was a little overgrown.
Is that the trail that way? Or is it that way? These little tiny patches of forest keep getting us lost again and again. Not the best marked trails. Yeah, so we just got lost again in Dolly Sods. I don't really want to think of the woods about it. You smell that, hiker buddies? A new season is here. It is spring. Buds are blooming. Bees are buzzing. Tiny baby deers are galloping through the plains of grass and eating fresh bloomed trees and bushes, getting ready to experience the world for the first time. And so what better place to experience a new season than being back here on Bear Rocks Trail at Dolly Sods. We had visited Dolly Sods twice before in the fall and winter, and were amazed each time by the scenery, so we were eager to come back out and hopefully take witness to the bloom of spring. We didn't quite have a hike route in mind other than Bear Rocks to Raven Trail, and then cutting back at some point over one of Dolly Sods' multiple side trails. Amongst other things, Dolly Sods in the spring, you can expect a nice, muddy, wet terrain. Snow is melting. Terrain is nice and moist. This is why you bring changes of socks while hiking in the spring in West Virginia and Maryland, because your feet are just gonna get wet this time of year. Looking for some life, looking for some adventure. So far, coming here, we expected to get a plethora of colors and bloom, but there hasn't really been a lot of colors. It's pretty much looks like the same Dolly Sods that we've seen many times before. With our plans to film the colors of spring upset, we decided to just press on and at least get a good day of hiking in. That is, until we got lost.
Noticed it was a little overgrown.
Here we are at Dolly Sods again. Looks like someone placed some cairns there. Is that the trail that way? Or is it that way? That's generally where we came from. The maze of Dolly Sods. Yeah, so we just got lost again in Dolly Sods. So yeah, that happened. Luckily, we found a crowd as we were trampling through the forest, and we both had internet connection and took out some apps, and luckily we were able to find our way back to the trail. So there you go, lost in Dolly Sods yet again. All right, we're at the crossroads here. We're gonna go back to Bear Rocks Trail and hope for the best. Hopefully we don't get lost again, you know, famous last words. Not expecting to film another video where we get lost again. All right, So Dolly Sods and us getting lost seem to go hand in hand. Not the best marked trails. Luckily we have maps. Luckily we have apps. Luckily we have an actual internet connection. But and a compass and headlamps. At least this trail is super well marked. All the rocks everywhere. Hopefully the whole trail is like this. So we're back to the car. Yep, and this is why people get lost, because they can't walk on the trail and it's all flooded out. So now we gotta go off-roading here and hopefully not get too far off the trail. And you know what's awesome? Getting your foot right in the mud. Yeah, I think any hope of keeping my feet dry went out the window a few puddles ago. Feet are submerged and muddy, just how we like them.
Yeah, this is what we were splashing through last time.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that was really wet. Oh, look at this. This looks lovely. Nice stream. Wash off that mud. Nice and clear. See, this is what I'm talking about. T intersection. No markers. Come on, Dolly Sods. And like, maybe something possible that way, but I doubt it. I don't think so. So do you go left or do you go right? And you got this little rock wall here that's like, oh, look, on the wall. Don't go that way. But it's like, you know, looking at the map, it looks like we wanted to go left when we hit a T. But usually we have some sort of trail marker here. No trail marker at Dolly Sods. So where do you think we are?
So this is 526. This is the trail we're on. And I think that's the river that we just crossed. I think this little bend right here, this sharp bend, I think this is where we're at, because the trail, like, it clearly in front of us continues on to the right. And even though it looks like a T intersection, those rocks there kind of make it look like the trail does not go there. Like, it doesn't want people to go that way. So I think we just crossed this river. I think we're right here. So we follow it around to the right for a little while longer. The map's not to scale, so it's a little hard to say. Because when we hit 523, which is the trail we actually want to take back to Bear Rocks Trail, we should sort of be adjacent to a hill.
There we go. All right, looks like intuition and expert map reading skills earlier were correct. We got 523. We're going to take it back to the Bear Rocks Trail and hope for the best here. Hopefully we get to it before too long. By this point, I was muddy and tired, had 8 miles of hiking behind me and a few more to go. Getting turned around so many times today had just given me too many flashbacks to last fall when we hiked here and had mistakenly gotten miles off trail in the darkness of night. I was determined not to experience that again today. This is pretty much how we got lost last time, following one of these little ditches. And here we go again. Another T. Which way to go again? I want to say that way. Hopefully. These little patches of forest just keep getting us lost again. Looks like we have signage up ahead. See the little white streak? Hopefully the sign either says something with a raven or bear. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. This is the suspense. Woohoo! Raven Ridge Trail, we are back. Not lost again. Hopefully one time we're hiking Dolly Sods, not seeing signs with such jubilation. We never did find our spring colors today, but we did get a good 13 miles of good hiking in and had a warm bed to look forward to. Well, hiker buddies, we're pretty much at the end of the trail. Not really sure what this video was about, since not a whole lot of vibrant colors at Dolly Sods. As we discovered, it's just a lot of the same stillness, which is still great. Dolly Sods is a place of solitude. It's isolated for a reason, and it's not well marked for a reason, because you're supposed to come out here, enjoy nature, enjoy being in the wild, get that wilderness to rejuvenate you. And it's also an important lesson how many times we come out here and keep getting lost, that you need to train and experience what that's like. You need to go on an unfamiliar trail, get yourself lost, learn how to read that map, make sure you have a compass, you have some modern technology with you. Why not use it? Why not have an app that has a trail? Have many options to be able to get yourself found again. Because I'm pretty sure most trails we've been on, no matter how populated, how well marked we think they'll be because of how popular they are, turns out there's always something that mixes us up. So you're gonna get off trail at some point. You're gonna get turned around. So best to practice those skills to get back on trail. So with that, hiker buddies, I wish you the best. Wish you a delicious meal tonight, some well rest. Until next time, hiker buddies, hike safe. Apparently we leveled up and the difficulty has increased for today's hike of Dolly Sods.